Hello, my name is Aidan Eastman, and for my capstone I decided to learn 2 new skate tricks on multiple different obstacles. The first step to doing this was to go on my computer and watch some YouTube videos of tutorials on how to do the first trick. The first trick I wanted to learn is
But
called
what's
the 360
really going
flip,
on in 360
otherwise
flip
known
is
as
that
a
your
tray
board's
flip.
doing one kick flip,
Let's see what the video
and
has
it's going to be spinning 360 degrees. So it'll be landing the same way, you started. Since this trick has a kick flip in it, you want to make sure you have them dialed in, especially before we move in and break down 360 flip.
The tricks that he mentioned is a kickflip and a 360 shove it, as shown here. I can do both of those, but it was getting the tray flip down that was difficult for me. I just practiced the motion with one of my feet, and these are some attempts of the tray flip. I got pretty close on some of the tries, but it took me multiple days until I finally landed it. As you can see here, I landed it quite nicely, actually twice. The next obstacle that I was going to try this on is the 2-stair, as shown in this photo. The first attempts weren't looking too nice, as it was much scarier than on flat ground, and I didn't even have it on flat ground very nice and consistently, so it took me quite a while to get it, but eventually I did get it and it was quite satisfying. The next obstacle I was going to try is going out of the ramp, or what we call it, the bank. Here are some attempts. This one was much easier than the 2-stair. By now I had become more comfortable with tray flipping, so it only took me a few tries actually. Now, the next obstacle is what we call the step up, as shown in this photo. This is going to be the hardest one yet, and the final one that I'm going to try tray flip on. Here are some attempts. Also, what the step up is a 2-stair combined with a ramp, making this the most difficult one I've tried yet. As shown in the previous videos, I was trying to do kickflips and 360 shove-its to get comfortable at the step up, and there we go. After a long time of practicing, I finally got it. After many hours of trying to learn tray flips, I decided to...
So obviously you have to be very good at riding fakie. You should have your
fakie kick flips down,
and you should have your
half cabs down.
This trick
what a
half cab is you're riding fakie and you do a 180 in that direction. Once you got those both really down, then you're going to work on starting to put them together. A lot of people will learn this trick before they learn a backside flip because it just can sometimes be a little bit easy.
I already had the fakie flips and half cabs down, but I still started practicing them just to get comfortable. As I did with the tray flips, I had some very rough attempts that didn't look too nice. But I finally did get really close and actually got it. Just like the tray flip, the next obstacle was the 2-stair. A little step up from flat ground, but nothing too crazy. It may not look too crazy, but this was actually really scary and it took me quite a while to get it. I actually landed it right here, but the camera wasn't in the right angle, so I had to retry. Spending much more time, but I finally got it good on video. The next obstacle, what we like to call the 3-drop. The reason why we call it this is because the 3-stair is the same height as this drop, but it does not have the stairs. This one is like the 2-stair, but a little bit higher, so it's quite scary. And as you can see, the first attempts did not go so well. As you can see right there, I got really close a couple of times. The next time I got up, what do you know? I landed it. not learn the 2 tricks on my tech deck just for fun. In this next part, I'm going to show you a skate edit with some music over it. This edit includes many of the skills that I learned during my capstone, and it makes me much more comfortable on my board, as you can see. In the edit that I just showed to you, it really showed how helpful this capstone assignment was. It really helped me become a better skateboarder and become more comfortable on the board. Not only did I just learn the 2 tricks in my capstone, it helped me learn many more tricks after the capstone video was completed. Overall, I had very much fun with this capstone, learning 2 new tricks. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my capstone.